listen, channel Yorkie, it's almost 8. The sun's climbing high, don't delay or be late. In the realm of adventure, of myth and a dream, it's time for another Tales Over Coffee stream. So Yorkie's a game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. With a sigh and a rush, he gathers his gear. Tales over coffee, time to face the fear. Grabs his lucky mug and his glasses with care. Prepares for the stream with a flare in the air. Old Yorkie's the game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. So tell us, Yorkie, what game will it be? Sci-fi or horror or high fantasy? Old Yorkie's ready with a weapon in hand to conquer new quests or make his last stand. In full swing, chats alive and loud. Dead again, Yorkie screams for crying out loud. In worlds of adventure where the action is wild, fail hard, not try hard, the story's compiled. Through challenges aplenty, we'll stand by his side. With each epic battle, our spirits will ride. In this virtual realm where legends are born, old Yorkie's our hero in the fresh light of morn. Yorkie's a game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. Through realms of legend and challenges so grand, Yorkie takes the lead with a weapon in hand. With laughter and wit, he faces the day, counting each mishap as he finds his own way. Fights hard, watch his character die. How much will he progress now the stream's end is nigh? In this virtual realm where legends are born, old Yorkie's our hero in the fresh light of morn. Old Yorkie's the gamer, tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. As the sun rises higher and the morning draws on, old Yorkie wraps up, but the adventure's not gone. Reflecting on battles, both won and lost, he signs off with a smile, no matter the cost. And when he finally beats this game and is done, head to his community page, there'll be a vote on. Say thanks for the views, he leaves the next game to you. A poll for the next game, there on YouTube. Join us each morning for Tales on the Stream, with old Yorkie in charge, living out the dream. Keep track of the mishaps in this gaming delight, in the world of adventure in the dawn's early light.
Chart our fates. It's Mass Effect 3 and the fight's begun. For the galaxy's hope, Shepard's the one. Each species stands, their fates in entwined. Hope remains where courage shines. Reapers rise, their shadow looms. Worlds alight in fiery tombs. Yet courage burns despite the gloom. In shadows deep, the stars ignite. Together we rise into the night. Into the night, the fight goes on. Heroes rise as the weak grow strong. Shepard stands a leader, he remains. A galaxy fights through loss and pain. Wisdom, a calming tide. Through fire and chaos, she's by his side. A squad united, their fates align. Trust forged in battle upon divine. Together they march where stars combine. With bonds unbroken, the fight goes on. Through every loss, we're never alone. Into the night, the fight goes on. Heroes rise as the weak grow strong. Shepard stands a leader, he remains. A galaxy fights through loss and pain. I'm Yorkie, just a man with dreams. Shepard's life feels surreal, it seems. Could I guide a squad through galaxy's tide, or will I watch the galaxy burn and die? I'll beat the Reapers with you by my side. The weight of loss, it fuels the flame. In every step, we honor their names. Sacrifice is made, their stories remain. Echoes of courage through loss and pain. On Shepard's soul, each life ingrained. The weight of it all, yet heart still fights. Through Shepard's courage, we claim the light. Into the night, the fight goes on. Heroes rise as the weak grow strong. Shepard stands a leader, he remains. A galaxy fights through loss and pain. Joining today, hit like and sub, leave more to say, leave a comment, join the dream, help us grow through the stream. With coffee in hand, our fates entwined, tales over coffee, see you next time.
Alright there, your old mate Yorkie here. Welcoming you back to Tales Over Coffee. Cheers.
No, E-Crime still doesn't have anything.
Really?
The tech they got off the bodies of a few Cerberus engineers self-destructed when they took it apart.
Well, that's
Not much we can do, except pick up the pieces after another turret guns down on Mom and her kids.
Anyway, when we start the coffee with that, the day with that all-important cup of coffee and a narratively rich game. Turning now to Mass Effect 3 and Mass Effect Andromeda, and Mass Effect Legendary Edition. This is a new guy hanging out here after we stopped Cerberus attacking the Citadel. And I'm wondering...
These are control schematics for Cerberus
It
turrets.
is.
Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little present Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
I was hoping that was the person we needed to give those to. So that's got that off.
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
Welcome, Delph. Delph pointed out to me that apparently, when I set the schedule for this one, I set it a month in advance. Whoops.
Status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
I mean, I still intend to be streaming then, but it probably won't be Mass Effect.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an
I had a friend in security at some
Let me get on board the ship and take a look at the war asset room. See what we've got lined up now.
Shepard,
Oh, Ashley.
I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Adina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy.
Yeah.
Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
I can't believe it came to that. We were so close to...
Ash, it's okay. We figured it out. We stopped Adina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
That's what I'm
It's
thinking,
hard to
Del.
say.
When I'm
How
on,
do
I'll
you
look at
fight
the thing.
something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Welcome aboard.
Permission granted. Couldn't do this without you.
I'll grab my gear.
And Ash,
Yeah?
it's good to have you back.
Yes, sir.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry.
I know.
But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kyline.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he should have begun on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive Man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
Good.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you.
What, is
Anderson.
traitors around?
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
I think that was his name, wasn't it? The MC from God of War series.
Shepard,
I've never
do you
played
have
him,
a
but...
moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned.
Messy.
They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Fine. Let me look at the war assets. We are up to 4,500. Nice. Alien. Volus Dreadnought Kunu. The Volus have only produced one Dreadnought, the Kunu, named after the diplomat who negotiated their client race status with the Turians. The Kunu is the only Volus ship of its class, but it is remarkably well armed. Its broadside cannons and main gun are all Thanic's magnetic hydrodynamic weapons. A Turian general touring the Kunu after its maiden system voyage enthusiastically declared that the ship could jar a planet 3 times over. While its construction was funded entirely by Icos Combined Corporation, the Dreadnought was jointly gifted to the Vol Protectorate and Turian hierarchy upon completion. That's cool. Oh, what was it you said? First time hearing this dialogue from Ashley, says Delph. I must say, Caden was so much better. He even apologizes for doubting you. Yeah, it was basic, but it did what it needed, so I'm okay with it. The Council created the Citadel Defense Force. Yeah, we know that. An increase in refugees on Citadel depleted resources that might have otherwise gone to defense systems and personnel. Ew. Civilians volunteering at emergency clinics helped save lives. Schematics recovered by help CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel. Okay, that's good. Now, Asari. We've got Asari Science Team for 90. Many respected Asari scientists have used their long lifespans to become leading experts in their fields. Asari scholars often gain perspective on how cultural shifts affect society, grasping the larger contextual forces behind new proposals, and using this to springboard into hypotheses years ahead of their time. The Asari science team working on Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy, eager to contribute to its construction. Asari Second Fleet. The Asari Second Fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari hit-and-run mindset, with a nimble swarm, rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activity. The Second Fleet fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in fight. Asari Sixth Fleet. The Sixth Fleet has more dreadnoughts than any other collection of ships in the Asari Navy. An almost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict, as any war with a fleet has never remained small. It was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Arachne in the beginning of the Arachne Wars, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony under siege in the Krogan rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is a welcome sight for any ally when it arrives. And Destiny Ascension. The Destiny Ascension is a flagship of the Citadel Fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought, unlike any other vessel in the galaxy. Captained by Matriarch Lidania, the Destiny Ascension evacuated the Council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire, but saved the Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the Dreadnought's shielding and firepower, committing the formidable ship to the fight against the Reapers. From the Crucible. Volus fabrication units. Volus companies, 45, are skilled at mass producing whatever manufactured goods are currently in demand. Factories use modular equipment to switch their production lines from arms to housing to the next big galactic buying trend. Recovered from a manufacturing compound, these fabrication units can stamp out custom plastics for the Crucible on an industrial scale. And the engineering team? Elkos Combine is a manufacturer known for producing reliable but less expensive versions of higher grade weapons and armour. Their scientists are adept at reverse engineering new technology. The Volus engineers rescued from Satsu Art are applying these same methods to break down instructions on how to create several dozen new plastics that must be integrated into the Crucible superstructure. In a show of unprecedented generosity, Elkos Combine has waived all proprietary claims to any new compounds created by scientists. Good. Krogan. Krogan clans. Centuries of Krogan infighting abruptly halted with the news of a cure for the Genophage. With a future restored, Tachanka's clans have united in a show of force. Oh, actually, we've seen that one. Why isn't it? Why is it still lit? That's weird. Solarian Third Fleet. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian Third Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence in any war, the Third Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems, with improved tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotilla have been armed with hull-mounted Phronix cannons, developed in conjunction with Taurian military. And then we've got an update on the Taurians. Is it just the 6th Fleet? It looks like it. The Taurian Navy has the most dreadnoughts of any known species, 135 for the Navy, in the Milky Way. The Taurian hierarchy, limited production of these ships only because of the Treaty of the Firaxan strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts due to their destructive capabilities. The Taurian 6th Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet. Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol the space around the Citadel. Now it's ready to fly to areas to fight off the invasion. So, 4505, not bad, we're getting there. Still got a ways to go. We're getting there.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Yeah.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
Yes. I was visiting my family during a university holiday. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Good. Priority Citadel shore leave. Captain from Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandine to dry dock on the Citadel for much needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive. So let's get your crew out there. You're all on shore leave, that's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing, Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. It's a nice place. Kai Leng's dossier from Stephen Hackett. Shepard has promised. Here is what we have on Kai Leng. Name, Leng Kai. Date of Systems Alliance military enlistment, November 14, 2172. Age of enlistment, 16. Credentials faked. Tools of duty, 2172. Terminus Systems Patrol and Reconnaissance. 2173. Exodus Cluster, Patrol and Reconnaissance. Reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. Raid of Ention. Recommended for Systems Alliance, Medal of Valor. Kite Nest. Tactical reconnaissance, rather. That's the word I was trying to think of yesterday, reconnaissance. Accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. Dishonorably discharged. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Leng's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Leng's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Leng is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus Phantom-class implants. Durlesh Mole from Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard. Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Din Karlok. I've heard ugly rumours of a bounty out on its head. My advisors insist that I can't bring these accusations against Karlok myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined. And now isn't the time for a political crisis, but that would result. But the security of our fleet is at stake. I ask that you investigate Karlok in your capacity as Spectre, and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forward information on his last known location to the Spectre office on the Citadel. Hope lives from Erdnot Bakara, Commander. I'm writing you from the Kelphic Valley on Tachanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across the entire planet. So many of them that I've lost count. They've all heard the news we are finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to travelling to Tachanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There is reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget. ANN alert, new article on Cerberus. From Alliance News Network Information Partners. Elysium, an evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium, was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlu engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity, and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a kid. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Citadel interview, your cabin, from Dianalis. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room, so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the Councillor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. And then game night, from Samantha Trainer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games, trainer. I mean,
Commander?
that's you. How do I give you a call? Right, let's go to the interview first. That's to invite trainer. Okay, let's do that.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Then we'll look into the
Your
interview.
cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play.
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space.
God, do I have to play chess? I haven't
recall
played
you
it in
delivered
years.
something that closely resembled a challenge. So,
I haven't played it seriously
Interesting.
since I was a child.
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
Not in a game of chess.
Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
Exactly.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan?
Uh-oh.
One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
The other's a Krogan. What about... I'm spoken for!
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Alright, that one's done. Now invite Alice.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander,
I've
it's
seen
no
already
secret that
the
Council
monster.
Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now,
Yeah, it
Cerberus
sounds good.
has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Yeah, as I say, from the first time he fell in love with, whatchamacallit, Liara, there wasn't going to be anyone else. That's just how I've seen him. Others can see, I mean, others can play him as, you know, a dirtbag who tries to romance everyone. And that's just as valid. But this is my Shepard.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Let's keep this professional.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Not offended, but not interested. Stayed loyal to Tally. Yep, that also makes sense. War asset, 103rd Marine Division, beautiful. Let's read up on them.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Okay.
Commander Shepard.
That double pause that happens there, I find that kind of irritating. It's an absolutely minuscule thing. It's not spoiling the game at all, but it's like, yeah, don't do that. New alliance. We've got +5 somewhere. Oh, he's +125. Is he? Updated. From one of them, somewhere. Dispatch Marines Planet Arrow Talk. Interview with Dianalas about the attempt to take over of Node Cerberus tactical missteps, which improve the morale of Alliance ground forces. Cool. Tiny boost, but it's fair. Double pause. When you're going through the door here, most doors are fine. But here,
Shepard.
when you go throughout the scan, stop. Go through, stop. Go through. It's like, I don't need that delay, letting me just run through.
Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Okay. Who doesn't want to see me? The war room. Yeah, that's 3.
Commander.
Yeah, but you don't need it in various other places. What's so special about that particular place that needs one there? What's so special about that particular place that you need a loading screen there when you don't throughout the rest of the place? Not to the same extent, anyway. As I say, it's not a ruin. It's just it could be a little better. No, that's not what I need. It's probably in here, isn't it? Yeah.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard. I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Probably just changed a lot of characters inside during priority missions like Rex. Maybe. Like I said, it doesn't spoil anything. It's just, for me, it's a very minor irritation. Now, it's Shaka as next I need. The dock is on a different level, of course. Probably crew deck, if I remember, but I probably don't. We'll see. What are you doing there, man?
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Yes.
If they hadn't backed down? Yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement. Still, I'm glad Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Me too.
Losing one was enough.
And frankly, if I'm in the way, you should be willing to shoot me. Because the war's bigger than me too. Alright. Chakra is for other side.
May I speak with you? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment.
Okay.
In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
That's another minor one we can look into sometime. Nothing back there since you've left. Edie. Rather. Let's skip across and see my girl.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We
With
finally
you
have
and the
other
others.
leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
Flatterer.
I try.
I'll see you soon, Shepard.
Personally, I'd have said nah. Compliments her. Flattery's dishonest. Do I? I don't think I need to read these. Weapon damage plus 5%. Okay, that works.
A pleasure to see you.
Right. Let's have a look at the journal. Normandy's doctor has noted a group in the refugee camp that has military medical supplies but needs simple civilian necessities. Okay, so go to the refugee camp. None of these are priority, so I can get them done, the side missions. A message from Primarch Victus indicates Wallace Ambassador Dinkollak investigate at the Presidium embassies. And the Normandy is due for retrofits. Bring the Normandy to the Citadel and visit Admiral Anderson. Will do. Let's head back to the Citadel. Memorial Wall gets updated. He's staying now. Mordin and Caden. Citadel Shore Leave is a DLC. Well, I'm going to do the Citadel ones now, so... Oh, okay. Well, I'll do what I can. Whoop, didn't mean to do that.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Refugee camp first.
The refugee camp. Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
The galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
And we're going to 6. What does the nurse want in 7? Let's go have a look.
Pressure's okay.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
Get away from me, human.
Alright.
You didn't answer my question.
Your alliance wiped out my world. Blew up a relay that turned my planet into ash. Arcot had people on it. Families. For them.
The Alliance destroyed the Alpha Relay because the Reapers were about to come through.
Easy for you to say that now that... You want to punish me? Unplug the sedative. Let me join my family.
I don't see that as happening.
I'm done here.
Yeah.
Good. He'll cough himself to death without a sedative.
I'll hold off on Shore Loop then.
Wait.
Just take it easy. There.
Alright.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting. Come for my parents. They put me on the run.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
I am.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days.
I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and C-Sec forces have killed the last invading forces.
James is in 4 for some reason.
Ah, shit.
After obtaining a cure to the Genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the military against the Reapers.
I believe those are my credits. Hey, Commander.
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes.
Just close on the lines.
A little faith, Commander.
I have a little.
Alright, that one's cute.
Ah,
Who died assisting Cerberus in
Right, so journal, let's look at Citadel again. Stop putting me in Codex. Reaper code fragments, new Sari, find a Reaper code fragment and deliver it to her at the Citadel embassy. Target jumping technology, a C-Sec officer needs to find it. Alright. Oh, that's Sari. GX12 thermal pipe. Find her on the Citadel. That's probably going to be bought from Presidium Commons. I don't know where we get that. Well, I tried to broker an agreement. I've not updated it since. Can't talk to him. Well, he said... Or maybe I need to talk to What's-Her-Face again before it finishes that.
The galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
The embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Salian Nebula.
Commander Bailey.
Look, I filled out all the forms requested, jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Neota is, and I'm gonna...
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
All that time you were working for Adina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead, and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you.
Really nothing here, is there?
Can this station be defended?
The internal security breaches have been patched, but we're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying. And crying. They're saying this is the war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Right, I'm looking for the false diplomat to investigate. I don't see anything here that would be useful to me. Oh, there. Missed it.
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Well, that was worthless.
Thank you again, Earth Clan.
Alright, I'm going to just go back to the ship.
Spectre status recognized. Please select one moment, please. Now arriving at docking
Go out
bay
and take care of something.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Chalabi?
Yeah, I had a friend in security at Sonax, and there was definitely protein tech on Garbo.
Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Excuse me. Seen the nebula? Is there anything here, or did I look here and there was nothing? Yeah, there's nothing here. Unless there's something up there.
I found something.
Oh, there is! Okay. See what asset we're gonna get. A Saudi cruiser Sibian. 100% from there.
Signal confirmed.
Whoa. $350 fuel. Give this a scan and then we'll be done with this system. More Asari research ships, beautiful.
Faster than light jump successful.
Tomatoes.
I found something.
Asari cruiser Nefrain. Damn you!
I found something.
200 fuel. That one's
Evasion
finished.
successful.
And then, Yelesa.
Signal confirmed.
That's just fuel.
Reapers eluded.
Damn it. I hate the way the fuel... I won't say hate, but I dislike the way the fuel's done. Seems like it's just essentially a time waste. It isn't really adding challenge to the game or joy to the game. So... Hey, again, it's a minor thing.
I found something.
That's all. Oh, artifacts.
Faster than light jump successful.
We had to run from Elisa, didn't we? But let's just see. Over there. No, we'll get out.
Evasion successful.
Head down to the mass relay. Fuel depot, refuel. Investigate a Sari colony.
Signal confirmed. Reapers eluded.
Pukalini.
I found something.
Yeah, that's fuel. Didn't want to do that.
Faster than light jump successful.
Do adieu.
Signal confirmed.
Another scan. There we are. Artifacts, Library of Asher, okay. 100% from there. go to a Saudi colony. All there is here, I think. Ash, you can join us for this one. And Edie, why don't you come in? I'm loaded out right. Ash is good. Ash is good. Oh, that's not Ash. That's Ash. Not the Mantis. Not the Viper. Indra, yes. That'll work. And then the Avenger V. That's all good. I forgot to do the updates.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
Sorry, High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
No, these Ardat Yakshi lived in the monastery so they wouldn't, or couldn't harm anyone. However, they're still powerful biotics, and potentially very dangerous. That's why High Command sent commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So the Asari throw us at the problem? What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Oh, keep it. Okay, I so forget that. Yeah, I so forget that, Del. Thank you.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
You can remind me of that any time you want, Del, because most games don't require you to do it. It's not a problem that this series does. It's just I'm not used to it, and so I keep forgetting.
Another shuttle. Still warm.
Indeed. Excuse me, coughing. My throat has been really irritated today. I had to cancel a recording I was doing for My Humble Opinion, the Humble Bundle section.
The elevator appears non-functional.
Sounds close. A little too close.
think it will be.
Looks like we
Paragon
now know
option.
the Asari commandos go silent.
This monastery's out of the way.
Paragon is right, I
What do the
think.
Reapers want with Arda Yakshi?
Could be wrong.
Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with a nav point location for a bomb. It's planted inside the monastery's Great Hall.
If the Asari want to blow up their own monastery, I say we help them out.
Arda Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Oh, before I do anything, I need to get to squad because I didn't spend points today. Adrenaline rush. $46. You've got Alliance officer. Marksman. Let's level that up. Let's do the Inferno Grenade for her. And one on concussive shot. Yeah, it has 4. We can add that to decoy. What else do we have around here? I didn't want bypassing.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight.
Oh, San Miguel.
The connection here runs deep.
It's great you two know each other, but how'd you find this place?
I know the monastery well.
You're a bit bloodthirsty for my liking, but you're still good.
I came to find them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Arda Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tasha Pore. I'm wounded. Bad.
You're dead, look.
My bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her
I don't see it giving me a mission, but it might have done. To meet Weshra.
This was likely the Reaper's initial attack site.
Yeah.
Think the monastery got any warning?
Few signs of resistance. I'd say very little warning.
What the hell?
Whoops! Something up there somewhere. Hello!
We will have to inform Asari High Command.
Anything around here by any chance? Actually, stocked our ammo.
Mother, you came.
She did?
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
Don't worry, you won't have for long.
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
No problem.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
Falere!
Okay.
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Indeed. I can't do that.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
Despite this destruction, most of the damage to the monastery is cosmetic.
Really?
A remarkable amount of this complex is structurally intact. For now.
Here we are. Something.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll see you later tonight to inquire what set the Asari
going on. Let me just check that ping. Jethro, I had the new girl put in the holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar for her, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to a monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at the guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora's permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captures arrived here terrified out their wits, but it'll certainly be the last. Hang on. I looked over the this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. Fair enough. I don't need to worry about any of that. Already taken care of, mods. I thought I'd seen other stuff. Guess not.
Another commando got overrun? This place must have been chaos. Or they panicked.
Asari commandos are exceptionally well trained. This one was unlucky.
Hope she sent a dozen Reaper freaks over the ledge before they got her. There's the bomb.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up! Rila? Rila, can you hear me? did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry.
But she's not fully turned.
Set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
And the reason I mentioned that is part of me wondering if we can study her and find a way to turn her back, which might let us turn some of these things back. Probably not, but... Let's go to Disruptor. Recharge.
All clear.
Let's get back to that bomb.
Oh, excuse me.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator!
Yeah, she's turned back.
Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Thank you. I'd forgotten. Thank you.
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Come on, come on. Ooh. She's done.
We're not your slaves.
Okay. Haven't had the prompt yet. Probably coming up.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
No.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code,
I see.
there is only one way to save Falaire.
Yeah, that's not
Mother,
happening.
no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger than I believed. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falaire?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay, as you are.
Get your ass on my ship and make a monastery out of your own brain, you daft bugger.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I suppose.
I'd be honored.
You're competent,
The
you're just a bit of an
honor is
idiot
mine, my
sometimes. But then you're a true believer, so that's no surprise.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Ardat Yakshi left.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Lines funding up. $46.50 now. New Asari. Asari commandos. Trained from an early age to control their minds and bodies, seeking the ultimate economy of thought and movement. They are taught that each shot and each decision can be made without hesitation. While exact training methods vary among teams, all commandos are consummate professionals. Their ambushes, quick strikes and clever tactics have bested larger, well-armed units in thousands of recorded conflicts. And we got Samara. The Justicars are an ancient Asari order dedicated to finding and punishing those who would harm others. They rigidly adhere to the Justicar Code, a comprehensive, complicated list of laws. By assaulting the innocent, slaughtering the helpless, and refusing to acknowledge any authority above themselves, the Reapers are an affront to nearly everything the Code stands for. Why? The followers of the Code do the same in enforcing the Code. The Justicar Samara has set aside all other responsibilities, pledging to stop the Reapers, even if it kills her. Asari Cruiser Nefrain. The Asari Cruiser Nefrain is named for a lost city, said to be buried in ice at this year's South Pole. The cruiser still carries scars from scores of death fighters it took on during the Battle of Citadel in 2183. The crew refuses to have the scars removed, considering them marks of honour, and a reminder of how close they came to annihilation. Asari research ships for 35. The Asari scientists in Orisoni had isolated themselves to prevent academic and corporate theft of their work. They've been researching new polymers, looking for material with high heat resistance and zero conductivity that is dirt cheap to produce. One of their prototype materials appears ideal for insulating the crucible venting chambers. Asari Cruiser Sibian is an Asari Cruiser class warship. A mix-up during the cruiser's construction left it with an unusually large drive core, and engineers redesigned the ship around the excessive power source. The Sibian's unusually robust engines provide enough energy to generate kinetic barriers normally reserved for dreadnoughts. And that's about it for that.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Of course she would. Oh yeah, we need to talk to her to finish off that little mission, don't we?
You always pull through, Commander. We've received the supplies from Tactus.
Everything good?
Indeed. We've acquired some very useful equipment. As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems.
Good.
I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Cliff.
No problem. Level up to 52. Medigel efficiency increase. No war assets, but that's fine. We do sometimes
Have we found
take
any new
Medigel.
engineers for the Crucible, Glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They're technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Yeah, I'm not going to heal scars. I don't need to.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
I don't care about your emails. That's your business.
The data packet.
Let's go speak to that Prothean, actually. We haven't done for a while. Thought he was here for some reason. Javik Lounge. So over this way.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare. This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. It's a brilliant. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That won't. When has that happened?
Right, up we go.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Of course it is. Javik always has something to say after a priority mission, I think. Yes, he is here now. But if you want his normal dialogue, you need to leave the Normandy and come back and look back where he was. Who? You mean Javik? Okay, my project from the art of Sony. Shepard, I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? Yes. Memorial from Ashley World. Shepard, my sister got everything set up at the Citadel Memorial. Showed me what she's going to put up on the wall. It's nice. I wish I could do something to make this easier for her. She wants me to say something about our family. Javik, he was in Grunt's room before. Oh, I see. She wants me to say something about our family. I know you're busy, but it would mean a lot if you could be there. Found something. Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when I get there. Shore leave. Hey, Commander, just wanted to let you know that I'm taking Edie down to Purgatory next time. We've got some shore leave at the Citadel. If you want to come along and make it less weird, that'd be great. Take a break. From Garrus Macarian. Commander, Thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R, once in a while. I'll be hanging around CSEC, near the shuttle, see if you're interested. Headed for the front lines. From Samara, Shepard. I finished my business on Lessus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight when it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come and find me there. Asari squad ready. Commander Shepard, as of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Getting away from work from Liara to Sony. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock at the Citadel. I'm visiting the Citadel from Jarek. Commander, I find the messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I'm actually surprised about that. We can do voice reading now. I want to visit the Citadel next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you'd like to join me, I'll be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of a galactic control shared among races is a lie. Alright. Lots of stuff there. Oh, one wanted to meet in my room, didn't they? So let's head up there.
Sarah,
get my girl up here.
Something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
I'd like her to decide. I trust her.
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be a privilege.
I'd like it to be your call.
I'll start by saying Commander Shepard was born on Earth and fought harder than anyone else for his homeworld. Shepard could handle any weapon in the galaxy. The Alliance never saw a deadlier soldier. He was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where he could. And it was a privilege to know him.
Careful, this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
Hopefully more than that, Liara.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't.
Yes,
I
you
wish
have.
I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
You can't be there all the time.
Well,
but you've been there.
I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Exactly. The only place I care about is in your heart. That and getting the job done. nothing else there.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel.
I'm
Don't
sure
get
he
into
did.
trouble.
There was nothing in this one. At least I think I've scanned all the planets. Just make sure. Ah. Enter orbit. And we have that's for fuel. Useful. Now Kalini again. It's probably going to be fuel. 100. Alright, so that's probably it. Yep. Down for the mass relay. Athena Nebula, can we get anything else from there? % out of there. Isonia has 100. Vernio has 50. Well, where was it? It was somewhere down there. Out we go.
Evasion successful.
Right. Now let's that was annoying. Out we go. Over to Elessa. No! Yeah! Okay, resume. was that one. There's still
Reapers,
something
you
else
made
there, but I can't do it right now. There's two still in this area, but as I said, I can't do them right now. Don't really have time to do another mission. Just see if there's somewhere else we can investigate. Sigurd's Cradle. Got 100% here. There's Linal and Mill.
I found something.
Enter orbit. There we are. What is it? Dextro rations? So 100% there.
Faster than light jump successful.
I don't think there's going to be more than one here.
Signal confirmed.
Enter orbit. Husk neural map. More asset. And that is indeed full. All right. Charleston Rift, 75%. Didn't find it. Where is the extra? Ah, over there. It froze. Alright, at least I know where it is now. That's just going to be fuel. Occasionally it's gold, but usually it's fuel out there. 100% recover from the Calliston Rift. Hades Gamma 77%.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Yeah, that didn't mean no good at all. Alright.
Faster than light jump successful.
Let's try as can be. I don't think there's anything there. I could be wrong.
I found something.
Oh, there is. Interferometer, whatever. Another war asset, anyway.
Evasion successful.
There's another one there, and there's probably two in Theseus.
Signal confirmed.
That's both of them. Exogeny scientist, what is it? $240 fuel. So all that's left here. Where was the other star over there?
Reapers eluded.
Is one thing somewhere. Kite's next to 100. Exeter's close to 85%. Asgard's the only one. Oh. Okay. We'll get to that later. We're going to end for today. I just want to take a look at the war score. War asset score.
Commander Shepard.
To 4775. Updated the Asari with something. Husk neural map. The biologists on Chalkos have made a quick study of the brain structure of husks and other Reaper creatures, isolating parts of the brain responsible for interpreting sensory data. Their conclusions contrast the various strengths and weaknesses of Reaper ground forces when it comes to sight, smell, hearing, and so forth. This data could be extremely useful for soldiers or citizens trying to escape or evade Reapers on occupied planets. Oops. Nice. Ah, missed what else got updated. Not that. Not that. We just did the Asari update. No. Victorian was one of them, but I guess if I've been in here, it's not going to show me what the update is again. That's fine. Alright, as I head back, I'm going to end up there. Making some nice progress. We've got a lot of missions still to do. A lot of people still to help. And we should be able to build up a good war score. Thanks for joining me.
Commander Shepard.
Thanks, Jenny. You got it from scanning. Okay. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time.